reverse an invoice in Jonas, what you'll need to do is issue what we call an auto credit. So to do that, go to Accounts Payable, Processing, and then Record Invoices Credit Notes. Choose your company and your subledger, and then choose your date of record. So the date of record when you're reversing an invoice is important because this is when the reversal will hit your general ledger accounts. So what this reversal does is it makes a posting to your Accounts Payable GL as well as the original expense account of the invoice. If the invoice that you're reversing was entered in with a date of record of a previous month, you want to try and make sure that those date of records are at least in the same month, if not the same. That way that the original charge and then the offset or the credit will go against each other on the same month in your financials. So choose your date of record and then choose the supplier of the invoice that you're reversing. Then what you'll do is instead of typing in a new invoice number, you'll hit the lookup and actually find the invoice you're looking to reverse off of the list. Double click on the invoice and you'll get a pop-up like this one. So this says the invoice already exists. Do you wish to continue? So if I was to say yes to continue, it would actually enter in a second invoice with the same invoice number. If I was to say no, it would take me back and I would have to type in a new invoice number. But then there's a third option, and that third option is auto credit. So if I click auto credit, what that will do is create a credit note of the exact same amount of the original invoice, apply it against the original invoice, which is what this pop-up is asking me here. Do you want to pay off the original invoice with this credit note? And clear both of them out of your payables. So you'll see here now I have an invoice with the exact same number, with a credit amount of the original purchase amount. And when I go ahead and hit OK, it's telling me that for this amount, the GL and tax distribution will be automatically created because it will take whatever was on that original invoice and post it to the exact same GL accounts in the opposite amount. So we'll say OK again. And if this is the only invoice you need to credit, you can hit Exit. And then you can hit either Preview or Review to take a look at what we've posted. To add more credits, you can hit More. And to post it, you'll hit Post. So you can see here on my Purchase Journal audit trail, I get a new audit with a new audit number. It gives me a breakdown of every invoice that I'm crediting with the amounts. And down below on my GL entries, you can see I'm issuing a credit to my expense account, which will offset the original expense, and a debit to my accounts payable, which will offset the original credit and reduce that liability. What you'll also see on the supplier inquiry is under the payments made or the paid invoices section, there's my original invoice with my original invoice number. You'll see an auto CR, which means that there's no check number associated with this invoice. It's been auto credited or cleared out of payables. There's the original amount with the original PJ number and the original credit with the new PJ number. And you can see there's now nothing left in my outstanding and every GL posting has been offset by this auto credit.